Tu ne vas pas les relever.
Les déraciner.
Les déraciner.
You leave them there.
Tu les laisses là.
Let them grow.
Qu'ils grandissent.
A time would come
Un moment viendra.
that they will be able to know which one is which one.
Qu'ils seront conscients.
And what would you want to be in the end? What will you want to be in the end?
Et qu'est-ce que tu deviendras à la fin? Qu'est-ce que tu deviendras à la fin?
I was reading the story of the youngest president that ever was in Africa.
Je lis l'histoire du plus jeune président en Afrique.
The 25-year-old Valentine Stresser.
Le 25 ans. Valentin
Stresser.
From Sierra Leone.
De Sierra Leone.
This man was in a secondary school boy.
Cet homme était un élève du secondaire.
And he went and was taken.
Il était parmi les militaires. Il a eu le concours.
And while he was trained as a military man,
Et pendant qu'il s'entraînait,
there were rebels at the end of at the border of Sierra Leone.
Il y avait des rebelles à la frontière de Sierra Leone.
And he told his president, I will go there.
Il a dit à son président, j'irai.
And they sent them there. He went there as one of the commanding officers.
On l'a envoyé là comme l'un des commandants.
And while he was working in that place,
Et pendant qu'il travaillait dans cet endroit,
they were capable of pushing the enemy away.
ils étaient capables de chasser l'ennemi.
And when they drove the enemy,
Et quand ils ont chassé l'ennemi,
they stayed there because of too much corruption.
à cause de trop de corruption,
They were not able to feed well.
ils n'ont pas été capables de se nourrir.
They had to stay in that place so that the enemy will not come back and enter inside
Ils
the
ont été
country.
obligés de rester à cet endroit pour que l'ennemi ne puisse pas entrer.
But they were not able to eat.
Mais ils n'étaient pas capables de manger.
They had very old uniforms. Their guns were broken and destroyed.
Ils avaient de très vieux uniformes et même leurs fusils étaient détruits.
And so Stresser left and told the people, let's go to the capital.
Et ils ont dit qu'ils partons à la capitale.
Let's go and meet our president and ask him what he's trying to do.
Alors rencontrer le président et demander ce qu'il veut.
And so when they came to town,
Ainsi quand ils sont arrivés en ville,
they just came and told the president,
on a juste venu dire au président.
it's bad, Stresser is coming.
C'est difficile, c'est mauvais. C'est en train de venir, les militaires sont en train de venir.
Yes. And
Les Canadiens sont en train de venir.
the president escaped.
Le président s'est enfui.
He abandoned his throne and escaped.
Il a abandonné son poste, il a fui.
And so when they got there,
Ainsi quand ils sont arrivés,
they looked around
ils ont regardé tout autour.
and there was nobody on the throne.
Il n'y avait personne sur le trône.
So now, but who is going to be our president?
Maintenant, qui deviendra notre président?
The only person that could read a speech
La seule personne qui pouvait lire le discours,
was Valentine
c'était Valentin.
because he went to secondary school.
Parce qu'il allait à l'école
All
secondaire.
the other ones did not know how to read.
Les autres personnes ne connaissaient pas comment lire.
And so they voted Valentine as their president.
Ainsi, ils ont voté Valentin comme leur président.
He became a president unprepared.
Il est devenu un président pas préparé.
He did not know what to do.
Il ne savait pas ce qu'il pouvait
They
faire.
installed him as president.
On l'a installé comme président.
And he started, what?
Il a commencé.
His friends with whom they were together,
Ses amis avec qui il était ensemble,
they were all smoking weed.
il était en train de... Il fumait de l'herbe.
They were doing all kinds of terrible things.
C'était des choses terribles.
He transformed the presidency into a nightclub.
Il a transformé la présidence en une boîte de nuit.
And they were dancing there and doing all kinds of
Et il
things.
dansait là-bas, faisait n'importe quoi.
And it became too much.
Et c'est devenu assez...
They were selling gold and buying cars and doing terrible
Il
things.
vendait de l'or, il faisait n'importe quoi, des choses terribles.
And his other friends said, no, we did not do this thing that it would be like this now.
Et les autres, ses amis, ne savaient pas que ceci va devenir comme ça.
And they chased him out of the country.
Et on l'a chassé hors du pays.
He killed a lot of people.
Il a tué beaucoup de personnes.
And so he escaped and they gave him asylum in Britain.
Ainsi, il s'est enfui, il s'est exilé en Grande-Bretagne.
And he went there and wanted to study law.
Il est parti, il voulait apprendre la loi, le droit.
But his classmates said he cannot sit in class with them because he had killed people. He is a vagabond. They cannot accept him in school.
Ses camarades ont refusé de l'avoir comme ami à l'école.
And he left the school.
Il a laissé l'école.
He could not continue.
Il ne pouvait pas continuer.
And so they sent him out of Britain.
Ainsi, on l'a renvoyé de Grande-Bretagne.
And he came back
Il est revenu.
and wanted to enter Gambia. The Gambians said, you cannot enter our country.
Il voulait aller en Gambie, les Gambiens ils ne veulent pas de lui.
He wanted Guinea-Conakry. They said, no, you cannot stay here.
Il voulait la Guinée, ils ont refusé.
He did not know what to do.
Il ne savait pas ce qu'il devait faire.
He went back to his mother's house.
Il est revenu aller dans la maison de sa mère.
A man that was president for 4 years.
Un homme qui était président pendant 4 ans.
He came and stayed there and started drinking and getting drunk and did not know what to
Il
do.
est revenu, il a commencé à boire, il ne savait pas ce qu'il pouvait faire.
At one time, because of too much drunkenness and whatever, he became very sick. They cut one of his legs. He's living in very terribly poor conditions.
À cause de la boisson, on a coupé les pieds, il vit dans une situation très terrible.
When they come to interview him and they ask him, this condition that you are under, are you regretting that you had an opportunity and did not use it well?
Quand on est venu, on a demandé, est-ce que tu regrettes ta situation d'aujourd'hui?
He said, no, I'm regretting what? I did a lot for Sierra Leone.
Il dit non, je ne regrette pas, j'ai fait beaucoup pour Sierra Leone.
And he's living in that condition.
Et il vit dans cette condition.
It's his 2 children, 2 girls that are feeding him.
Ce sont ses 2 ans, ses 2
He lives in a bamboo house.
Il vit dans une maison en bambou.
Why am I telling you this story?
Pourquoi je dis par rapport à cette histoire?
You can be blessed and brought into church
Tu peux être béni et venir à l'église
where God is blessing people
où Dieu bénit les gens.
and you will not understand why you are there.
Et tu ne vas pas comprendre pourquoi tu es là.
And you will end up like Stresser.
Et tu vas finir comme le Valentin.
You will never finish like Valentine.
Tu ne finiras jamais comme Valentin.
Because you are a blessed of the Lord.
Parce que tu es une puissance du Seigneur.
You know, there is a difference between corruption and destruction.
Il y a une différence entre corruption et destruction.
You know, corruption is when the thing, that is, Satan cannot destroy you.
Satan ne peut pas te détruire.
Because John 10:10 says, the enemy comes to destroy, he comes to steal, he comes to kill.
Pour tuer. Jean 10.
These 3 things.
Ces 3 choses.
If he doesn't see what to steal in your house,
S'il ne voit pas ce qui va voler dans ta maison,
he cannot come to you.
il ne pourra pas.
If he doesn't see what to steal,
S'il ne voit pas ce qui va voler,
he will not come to you.
il ne viendra pas vers
He
toi.
doesn't see what he will destroy,
Il ne voit pas ce qui va détruire.
he cannot come to
Il ne
you.
pourra pas venir vers
But I
toi.
want you to know that you are a good seed.
Je veux te dire que tu
You are a seed has been planted in you that you cannot be destroyed. He will only corrupt you. He cannot destroy you. And so because you cannot be destroyed, it is up to you to choose where to stand. It's up to you to join in the growth business. A man in Genesis chapter 5,
Dans le Genèse 25, chapitre 5,
from verse 21,
verset 22,
that man is called Enoch.
il a appelé Enoch, cet homme appelé Enoch.
Enoch lived
Il a vécu
for 300 years.
300 ans.
He was 65 when he gave birth to his son
Il avait
Methuselah.
66 ans quand il a donné naissance à sa fille, Methuselah.
No, a man, a son, Methuselah.
À son fils Methuselah.
And he lived for 300 years.
Il a vécu pour 300 ans.
And within those 300
Et
years,
pendant ces 300 ans,
he pleased God. He did what was right with God. He had the fear of God. He walked with God. And for that reason, he did not die.
il n'est pas mort.
He did not
Il
die.
n'est pas mort.
He was taken by God.
Il a été enlevé par Dieu.
And Methuselah, who saw him
Et Methuselah qu'il a vu,
taken by God,
pris par Dieu,
decided that
a décidé que
if it happens to my father,
si cela apparu à mon père,
why would it not happen to me?
pourquoi est-ce que cela ne peut pas m'arriver?
And that man, every day,
Et chaque jour, cet
he
homme,
told himself,
il se...
death, you have no power over me.
La mort, je n'ai pas de puissance.
As long as my father did not die, you will not kill me.
Parce que mon père n'est pas mort, je ne pourrai pas...
As long as my father did not die, you will not kill me.
Tant que mon père n'est pas
And years were passing, he got to 969 years. I want to let you know this morning,
Je vais te faire comprendre ce matin,
the God who made you
le Seigneur qui t'a fait,
says he came
dit qu'il est venu,
that you might have life
que tu aies la vie,
and have it more abundantly. Only those with abundant life are capable
sont capables
of causing growth. It is the people that have abundant life that cause growth.
qui cause la croissance.
If you go and sit
Si tu vas et
and say, wherever I pass,
tu dis que tout ce qui se passe,
they say that I have done
il
this.
dit que j'ai fait ceci,
They say this about me.
il se dit ceci,
It is not the person that is saying something about you that is the problem.
Pour toi qui a un problème,
It is the way you take it.
la façon dont tu la prends,
It is the response you give to it.
la réponse que tu donnes à cela,
If you will give the response that Jesus has given to
la
you,
réponse que Jésus t'a donnée,
I came that you will have
je
life
suis venu que tu aies
and have it more abundantly.
elle a
There is abundant life flowing.
Il y a
for anyone who desires
Personne qui désire.
to multiply. There is growth around the corner. Did you come inside this place empty-handed? The God of glory is willing to bless somebody. Did you come into this place not knowing in sickness the God of heaven is capable of healing you? Did you come into this place not having what to eat?